Hello guys, NautoAisDx here, and I want to basically talk more about Switch rumors, news. Yeah, like I said before, a Switch hype, I guess you can say. I know it's not even going to come out until 2017 of March. And of course, just a reminder for everyone, Kimishima did say something in the financial report that on March 12th, they're going to do a live Twitch streaming explaining everything about Nintendo Switch, what's the feature, the games, and when it's going to come out and how much. And I said it before and I'm going to say it again. Kind of makes sense, but you don't want to overshadow Pokemon Sun and Moon, the NES mini console, plug and play, and to some extent, I know it's probably a far-fetched, but Super Mario Maker for the 3D. Super Mario Maker for the 3DS. There you go. So, but basically this video, I want to give my thoughts on enhancement version of the game that already exists. And it's again been reported by a lot of Nintendo insiders, including Emily Rogers, that possibly that everybody knows 3 game will have an enhanced version for the Switch. Excuse me. So I'll probably dub it Switch Edition. And those are Mario Kart 8, Splatoon, and Super Smash Bros. For Nintendo Switch. It's already been rumored. Why make a new game while you can just improve the old one? It's not yet that old per se. So why make a new version if the old one still works? You say, well, they did it kind of like with Street Fighter 4 and 5. Well, not technically. Granted that when Ultra Street Fighter 4 finally released, a couple of months later in the PSX, they basically said, oh, Street Fighter 5 for 2016. I think that was 2014 when they basically announced it. But Street Fighter 4 just came out. No, Ultra did. Which is the last expansion for the Street Fighter 4 franchise. Remember, the original one came out in 2009. So, there you go. And the game is way different than Street Fighter 4. So, that's what I'm trying to say. So, think of it this one as like a turbo edition. They say, oh great, a better version. I got a double dip, this sucks. Well, true to maybe, true that. But the thing is, believe it or not, Nintendo have been doing this for a long time. And when they actually do enhanced version of the original game, they do make a lot of improvements, believe it or not. So it's not just, it's just poured in the same content as its original version. They add new things. So, like a good example I can think of was Super Mario Bros. For the Game Boy Color had more features than the original Super Mario Bros. For the NES in 1985. Granted, it's been long, but you got the idea. Okay, maybe we'll move a bit forward to the Game Boy Advance, which is their 32-bit portable system. Pretty cool. And they had some games were enhanced based on the Super Nintendo version. One of them was The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past Advance, which is, I think it has an extra dungeon for the original game, plus there's the introduction of the 4 swords. Sadly, you can only be multiplayer. Oh, and before that, for the Game Boy Color, I forgot, and I just did a recent Mega Mix Game Showcase, episode 131, which is The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past DX, which is the colored version with an enhanced version than the original one that came out like 1995, I think. I can say that when the Game Boy Color came out, that was one of the first games. So, again, back to the GBA. Like I said, A Link to the Past Advance. Then there was also the 4 Mario Brothers game for the Super Nintendo. Granted, All-Star and Super Mario World 2. Super Mario World, they had an advanced version. Super Mario Brothers Advance is Super Mario Brothers 2 or Super Mario Brothers USA. They added new features. Super Mario World added some new features in the game than its original version. And of course, Yoshi's Island, the very first one for the Super Nintendo, Super Mario World 2. It had a new world that's not in the SNES version. And then, of course, the last one is Super Mario Brothers 3, Super Mario Brothers Advance 4, Super Mario Brothers 3, and that was a very way enhanced. And the best part is that it has the e-reader feature. Best part also, a little side note, if you buy it for the Wii U as a virtual console, all the e-reader stages is there already in the game, so at least a good job for Nintendo for doing that. And the e-reader gimmick, sadly, they never really completed the e-reader. Be a different story, but the gist of it is the e-reader and basically towards the end wasn't really selling. Not a lot of people really bought the e-reader, and because of it, they just said, well, let's just end production and cut down production. So Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green got rid of the e-reader feature along with Emerald. Then also, like I said, they didn't do a lot of e-reader collection for Super Mario Brothers Advance 4. But the point is, that's not about the e-reader. That'll be a different story. But they do enhanced versions of the game. And people do double dip them because the features are worth getting. That's the thing. It's not just, hey, it's a better version of the original one. It has all the DLC. They're adding new content doesn't come with the original one. Most games right now that are remastered are just better version of the game, but they don't add anything new. Granted, the game can go 60 frames, like the Uncharted game, Valkyria Chronicles, believe it or not. And of course, my goodness, Resident Evil 4, 5, 6, 1, and 0 are remastered version that they're now running in 60 frames. Something you couldn't do in the past console, you could do it now, but doesn't really add anything new. It's just better graphic, pretty graphics. That's all it. With Nintendo, they do add new things that's worth double dipping. Kind of did that also with the 3DS, with the Legend of Zelda 3D, Mask of the Majority 3D. I think they added some new things. Super Mario Brothers for the Super Mario 64 DS added a lot of new things, new levels, new characters. Star Fox 64 3D, I think they improved the game. Plus, I think they add something there. See, that's what I'm saying, that enhanced version when it comes from Nintendo games actually work. There are some improvement. Heck, Twilight Princess HD, The Legend of Zelda, I've been mentioning this time and time again. I bought it because it had a Toon Wolf. So HD version of Twilight Princess, and it had the Shadow of Trial, Shadow of Cave. You do with your Wolf Link. So again, and of course that's worth it because the reason is you can use the Wolf Link in Breath of the Wild. There you go. So, like I said, enhanced version of original games from Nintendo are worth getting, in my opinion. So, they basically mentioned it with Mario Kart 8 and Splatoon. Both games will have new stages, new characters, new features. And I'm also going to guess that Smash Bros. For the Nintendo Switch, they're probably going to have something new. I mean, you probably new stages or bring back more old stages, i.e. Wii U or the Wii, GameCube stages. Heck, even N64. Maybe new characters like Ice Climber. So who knows? But the only thing I just want to ask, I want to hope Nintendo would listen for this is that if you are going to do enhanced version like for Splatoon, Mario Kart 8, and Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U or Switch, they should do what they did with Hyrule Warrior Legend and have a code like, hey, if you bought the Switch version, you get a free code to able to play those new features or new characters per se on the Wii U version. So say there's a new character for Smash Bros. For NX, you can still play that same character, like the new character on the Wii U via update, sort of a forward compatibility, but of course update. Like I said, they kind of did it with Hyrule Warrior. It came in the 3DS version. The package version comes, or even I think, even if the digital one, you get a receipt and code, whatever. It comes with a code that you put it in for the Wii U, so you're able to play the characters on the Wii U. Just a via update. I mean, cool. So maybe they could also do that with Splatoon and Mario Kart 8, and of course Smash Bros. For Nintendo Switch. If they do that, then people will probably buy the Switch version, double dip Switch version. Even if they don't have the console, they can save it later once they do have the Switch. But let's get that code so they can play it for the Wii U. Just throwing it out there. So anyway, that's my thoughts on the enhancement. I think for Nintendo it's good. They do a good job. They do give you a reason to double dip. I seen it. I have the games. And yeah, in my opinion, it's sort of worth it. So thanks for listening. That's it for now. I'll see you guys later. Bye.